Hello and welcome to Color Up. Today I'm going to cover the Hardway bets. Now in a previous video in my beginner series I've covered all the center bets or the proposition bets. Today we're really going to just focus in on these Hardway bets. Okay, so why are the Hardway bets different than all the other center bets? Well, with every other bet it's a one roll bet. With each roll of the dice you're either going to win or lose. Now with the Hardway bets they're going to stay up until you lose. So it could be multiple rolls before a decision is made. So how do you win with the Hardway bets? It's real simple. You roll the picture you see here on the layout, and that's how you win. Let's say you bet on the hard 8. If you roll a 4 and a 4, you win. Why is it called hard? Because there's only one way out of all 36 combinations to roll this double 4. So how do Hardways lose? Well, they lose with a 7, but they also lose with the easy way of rolling the different combinations. For instance, the 8. There are a total of 5 ways to roll the 8, but 4 of them are losers. The 6-2, the 2-6, the 5-3, and the 3-8 are all losers, or call it easy ways. The only winner is the 4-4. The same with the 6. There are a total of 10 ways to lose and only 1 way to win. Likewise for the 4 and 10, there are a total of 8 ways to lose and only 1 way to win or roll those combinations. So are the Hardways a good bet? I would definitely say they're not a good bet. Are they a fun bet? Yes, they can be. So why are they such a bad bet? Well, the house advantage for the 6 and the 8 is over 9%. For the 4 and 10 is over 11%. So how is that calculated? Well, let's take the 8. 10 ways to lose versus 1 way to win. A fair or true payoff, the true odds, should pay $10 for every $1 you bet on the 8. But they don't pay you that way. They only pay you $9. And that difference is how the house edge is calculated and puts it at 9% house advantage. They're going to keep that. When they should be paying you 10, they're only paying you 9. Likewise for the 4 and 10, they should be paying you 8, but they only pay you 7. Now you'll notice that my layouts say 4, 10, 4, 1, 8, 4, 1. Some layouts you'll see say 9, 2, 1, or 7, 2, 1. They mean exactly the same thing. Let me show you. And this is how I remember it. Let's say you bet $1 hard 6. 10, 4, 1, if you hit the 6, they would pay you $10 for your 1. They would take your 1 and hand you off $10. That would leave you with a $9 profit. Okay, a 9, 2, 1. For your $1 bet, they pay you $9. So they hand you off $10 with your original bet. But only $9 is profit. Same profit. 9, 2, 1, 10, 4, 1. It's just worded a little different. I think that's about it for the Hardways. I guess the last thing I should let you know is when the puck is off or you're on a come out roll, most tables typically your Hardways are off because normally you're betting on the pass line. People are rooting for the 7. In that case, these would lose, so you're kind of rooting against yourself. So traditionally, or at most tables, you're going to find that when the puck is off, your Hardway bets are going to be off. So let's go ahead and get to a roll, and I'll show you how this works. Okay, I have $40 here, which is enough for me to bet all 4 of the Hardways for 10 different shooters. Now, you don't have to bet all 4. You can bet, just your favorite number or 2 or 3 of them. But for this illustration, I'm going to bet all 4. And with $40, again, like I said, it's going to be enough to last for 10 different shooters. If one of these gets knocked off, then I'm not going to replenish it. I'm just going to wait for the new shooter. Okay, the puck is off, so these are off. So let's try and set a point. Okay, 9. So our point's going to be 9. Now these are back on and they're working. So remember, let me just show you the pictures. We want to hit these the hard way. Here we go. And an 8. So we didn't hit our point, but we do knock off the 8. So you're going to lose that. But you don't lose the other ones. They stay up. Okay, a 6. That's an easy 6. So we just knock this one off, or we lose that bet. And an 8, which doesn't affect us because we don't have that Hardway up anymore. And my dice rolled, but that was a 9, so I hit my point. So puck's off, these guys are off. Okay, a 7 on the come out, doesn't affect us. And a 9, so we're back on the 9. And a hard 8, okay? Unfortunately, we don't have that bet for this shooter, so we just have the 10 and the 4. And there's the 4. Again, my dice rolled, but that was the 4, easy. So we got knocked off there, so now we only have a 10 left for this shooter. And the 7 out, which the 7 will eliminate all of them, whatever's remaining. All right, new shooter. All right, it's coming out. 3 craps, nothing. And a 7, come out 7. And a 6, an easy 6. That doesn't affect our bets because the puck was off, but now everything's working. And bummer, okay, 7, quick 7 out, 0.7. So in that case, you're gonna lose all your bets. All right, new shooter. Coming out. 6, easy. Bets are working now. And an 11. And a 3. A 9. And a 5. Okay. See, a Hardway. And another 9. And a 6, okay? So we hit our point, but that was an easy 6, so we're gonna get knocked off for 6 there. All right, let's set a new point. And it's an 8, easy 8, points 8, but we're working now on this. And a 9. And a 10, easy 10. My dice rolled there, but that was a 10, so we're knocked off there. 6. And 7. Not doing so great. So we're going to get these remaining 2 knocked off. Okay, let's get a point. Point's 10. That's fine. Let's just hit it the hard way. And a 9. Now a lot of people, if they have a pass line bet or they place a number, they'll also add, like let's say if they're on a pass line of 10, they would go ahead and do a hard way of 10 too. Not just because they're hoping for the 10, so they like to win it both ways. Okay, we finally hit a hard way, a 4. So you're gonna get paid a $7 profit. So let's go ahead and rack that up here. And then we're just gonna leave this working. That's typically how, typically these bets will just stay up and they'll pay you the profit. Okay, let's keep going. All right, 9, 11, and 12 boxcars, 9 again, and a 5, just trying to rush through these, and snake eyes, and 7 out. So we're going to lose all our bets there. We did get 1 hit. Let's just keep going through the rest of our $40 bankroll and see how we do. All right, set a point. And the point's 10 again. These are working. And 5. And 7 out. That was a quick one. We have enough for a few more shooters. Now the dealers will put your bets in position of where you are. If you're in this corner of the table, he's going to put your bet here in the corner. If you're over here in this corner of the table, he's going to put you over here on the layout. So imagine this is like a little table So if you were right across from him, he'd put you right here. Okay, 6, easy 6. So we knocked off our 6. That's the point. So it was off, so we're not knocked off yet. Points, now we're working. And an 8, easy 8. So we get knocked off here. 5. And a 9. And 7. Okay. Let's get a point. 6. 6 easy. These are working. And a 3. And 7. The dice rolled, but that was a 7. Cold table today, huh? All right. We have enough for a couple more. Not a very good example. I'm not showing you anything. Easy 4, so that's our point. Now we're working. And immediate, 7 out. You can always turn these, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but you can always turn these bets on the come out roll. I think I did when I described why people typically don't, or most tables don't. All right, let's set a point. 7 on the come out. Okay, we'll get that out of the way. And a 10. Hard 10, but unfortunately, that's just to set our point. Let's hit it again. And 3. And 5. And geez, 7 out. All right, we have enough for one more shooter. Let's see what we can do. Now in my next video, which should be linked up here, I'm gonna release it at the same time. I'm gonna show you a little strategy how you can take $1 and turn it into $1,000 with just 3 hits. This is just kind of to get the basics of it so you understand how the Hardways work. But in the other video, I'm going to show you a little fun strategy. Okay, 7 on the come out. And a 5. So the point's 5. 3 craps. And boxcar is 12. And 4, hard 4, there we go. So you're going to get paid 7 in profit. Let's rack that up. And keep rolling. And a 10. Easy 10. So we get knocked off of there. And 8. So we get knocked off our 8. 2, snake eyes. 6, easy 6. So we're knocked off there. All we got left is that hard 4. And 7. We don't have to worry about that. So we hit 2, so we got $14. So we effectively turned our $40 into $14. So we didn't do very good. Obviously, this isn't a strategy, but Hardways, they're not a great bet. They can be fun, especially if they're hitting and you're seeing them. You see a lot of people throwing bets on these. It can make it pretty exciting when you win your 10 on the pass line and you also win your 10 Hardway. It could be fun, but I wouldn't advise you do any of these bets just because they are such a high house advantage. But there you go, the Hardway bets. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for my Hardway parlay strategy.